Good morning, good evening, and good night to all my OTR drivers, my female drivers out there. Any company driver, anybody. If you're a truck driver, you're part of the family, the cartel, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to give you guys this update on Marten. I'm here. I'm doing great. Well, kind of doing great. I'm going through some legal stuff right now, but that's besides the point. The point of this video is to give you my 2-year update on being with Marten. So, my second year started on the start of my second year. It started in July of 2022. And this is after, the sign-on bonuses. All the bonuses are already gone. So, like, you're at your base pay at the moment. So, people are coming here and thinking, like, oh, what are the bonuses like? Like, they don't have bonuses after, like, the sign-on bonus and anything like that. Like, you can work more, but there's no, fuel bonuses. There's no safety bonus. Not that I know. I looked at all my check stubs. I didn't see none on there. But, it is what it is. This is a gravy job. Like I said in my other video about 5-6 months ago, it's really hard to, like, want to leave because you just have that camaraderie with the customers. And I work on the Coca-Cola account, so it makes my everyday life. I know what I'm going to expect going into work. Like, granted, there's some days I go in and, like, oh, it's still need to get loaded, or oh, they accidentally gave it to another driver. There's days like that, but I'm real down to earth. Like, I'm not no rush to get nowhere. But when I do have a smooth day, like, I'm in and out of the customer's shipping office and receiving office just like that, and get to go home. So, well, these last few months have been rocky for me because I had my first son. He was born November 25th, 2022. And no pun intended, he was born on Black Friday at 8:30 at night. So, there's that. But, it's just been a mess because it's just stressful. Even if you have your first child, it's always stressful, but we're getting through it. I'm trying to, like, get to the point where I can advance. Because I'm not saying my girlfriend's holding me back or anything, or my family's holding me back. I just want to, do more. And, I applied to be a terminal manager here at Marten, and I've called like 7 times, and nobody called back. They're like, oh, we're gonna get it over to the operations manager, and he'll call you and give you an interview. I was like, okay, cool. Never gave me a call. So I'm like, okay. They must, like, not want to hire me, or they just don't want to hire me as a terminal manager. So I'm currently shopping around to make sure I can find a decent place to work that, is similar to this, but granted, like, this is, like, they don't ask you for much here. Like, you do your job, go home, you'll have no problems here. Like, at all. Like, I'm currently living in my truck right now because my legal issues. But, like, I could stay on the road for almost 7 days. Granted, my account, I'm off Saturday and Sunday. And if I work Saturday and Sunday, I get paid for those 2 days. It's $400 a day. Work weekends. So you add that up each week, man, you're bringing in $1,600 to $1,800 after taxes. If you run good during the week, granted, but it just depends. I've been running my clock down to, you know, an hour, 2 hours left of my, you know, on-duty clock, not driving, but on-duty clock. And I'm not even like exhausted. Like sometimes you just be exhausted. Like, oh God, I gotta get up right at my 10-hour rest break to get going again. Like it's not even like that. I sleep in like 13, 14 hours after my let me explain. I gotta restart. I sleep about 13 hours. Granted, because I stay up, play video games, but still, I just make it back. You know, find another load, or I ask them if they need any help with anything, and then I get compensated for it. But yeah, there's no extra bonuses or whatever here. Just if you do extra work, you get paid for it. So there's no fuel bonus, no you know, safety bonus or anything like that. But you do get a certificate if you've been here a year. It says congratulations for working here at Marten. And we're so proud of having you here. I'm so thankful for you to be here. So it was nice to get that. But other than that, my life's been pretty good. You know, just trying to get everything situated. It's my dreams to be a owner-op or lease purchase. But everywhere I look to be a lease purchase, it's like I do my research. I look at the reviews, and I go to YouTube and type that company in and see what the people are saying. 9 times out of 10, people don't have anything good to say about a lease purchase. So it's really, really hard to find, you know, a decent lease purchase company. Granted, like, there's good and bad, but you may have a truck that's not governed, you know, and you have a forward-facing or a driver-facing camera. Like, there's places like that. That the good thing is it's not governed, but then you got a driver-facing camera, so they're always watching you. And granted, there might be other things, so I can't recall right off my head, but that's about it for this video. You know, just letting everybody know what to expect. Like, I've been here almost, it'll be 2 years in July. So, granted, like I make about after taxes about $1,100 on a good week. Bad week, about $800 to $700 to $800, depends. But average is about $1,100. On the high end, it's pretty much you working extra loads, taking extra loads, stuff like that, which is decent because the weekend is like there's barely anybody there because no drivers want to work on the weekends. So you're in and out of the ship or heading home, watching some football. That's pretty much it. Because one thing about my off day, I get bored. Like, granted, I'm a lazy person, but I just be home and I'm just like get mad at the video game. I'm like, man, I'm bored. Nothing to do. My girlfriend's bored too. I'm like, man, I need to start working weekends to like make my time off feel a little bit more forgiving, you know? So that's what I've been doing, is just working a lot more, and then get to go see my family this weekend and play with the little boy, and he's already starting to smile. He has his own personality. It's so funny. Yeah, so that's about it. You know, if anybody has any more questions about Marten, just don't hesitate to, you know, comment below and ask away. I'm an open book. I'm 100% honest. Like, I don't care about the sign-on bonus or any of that crap. Like, all that's material stuff. There are a lot of drivers on here that try to, oh, this is the best company ever. And then they leave their, referral link in the description. I'm not going to do that. I'm based out of Edwardsville or Zionsville terminals. So, I mean, you can ask about me. My name is Jordan. There's not very many Jordans that work here, I don't think. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody, and like and subscribe as always. And hopefully, I'll try to start streaming more on my video games and stuff like that. But I got to get decent connection because my hotspot on my phone it ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it. So, y'all have a good one. Peace.